Alright, morning everyone. So we're just getting ready. We're going on a bit of a little holiday, only 2 nights, down south driving. Dogs are coming. So yeah, we're just getting ready. So I thought I just might as well kick off the video here. You can see there it's about 7 degrees. Pretty cold morning. We're not leaving super early. I don't even know what the time is. Let's go have a look. It's 8:30 in the morning. So yeah, we're not in any rush. It's Monday morning, so there's going to be a heap of traffic. We're going south. We live north of the city and we're going south, so really no matter what time we leave we're going to hit traffic. But if we were to leave early we would have hit the peak of the peak hour traffic. So we'll leave it till 9-10 o'clock. We can't get into the place that we're staying at for 10 o'clock. They send us an email with a code to get into the lockbox to get the key to let us in the house. So we can't get there till 10. I mean, it takes 2.5. We're gonna have to stop for the dogs anyway, so it's gonna take us 3 hours to get there. So just yeah, no rush whatsoever. So before we go on a little holiday, not that we go very often, I just like to check that the compressor is definitely off. All my chargers are off. I'll just go around the house and have a bit of a check. We went to Bali, about 5 years ago now, and we went for 7 days. I can't, because we left early in the morning, so I came out and checked everything, and I turned this light on, which is this light here. And yeah, got back from Bali 7 days later, and that light was still on. Lucky it's an LED energy saving one, but that was on for 7 days. I normally turn, a little bit pedantic, but I turn my taps off to the toilets. I've heard lots of stories of, especially our house is like 14 years old, 13 years old now, so I probably should just replace them. The steel braided rubber hose that goes from the wall to your toilet to feed the toilet of fresh water. I should just change them. They are rusting. They're corroded, and yeah, the pipe's rusting and the tap's corroded and rusty. So yeah, I should just change them, and then I've got 10-15 years of not worrying about them. But I've just started to worry about them when they go, and especially if you're on a holiday and you're not coming back for 3 days. Yeah, your house is going to be pretty wet. So I normally turn them off. I didn't. That's only recent. When they're 5 years old, 6 years old, they're not going to pop. So yeah, I think I might just turn the water off at the tap at the wall. That way you're not relying on the hose. Yeah, and then I think what's going to happen when I come back next week, I might actually take those hoses out. They're both the same, so I'll take them and go to I won't go to Bunnings. I'll actually go to it's a place called Reese Plumbing that do trade supply to plumbers, and I'll go and get a really good one and replace it, and then call it good for another 10 years and not worry about it. So yeah, we're all good in the shed then. So yeah, and a little minor adjustment. So this pressure washer is going to sleep in this shed from now on. I've finally splashed out and bought a better pressure washer. I haven't got it yet. I've just ordered it. So I've got been looking for the last week what to get, and the only reason is that hose on that pressure washer is well, there's a couple reasons, but the main one is the hose. It's really annoying. Let me just close this door. Yeah, so the hose is, especially in winter. In summer it's not too bad because the hose is a little bit more flexible, and it can kind of sit, but not really, but it's a pain. But in winter I've tripped over it almost every time. It just bundles up. As soon as you get any slack in it, it's very similar hose to what my air hose was, and I've changed that now. So I looked about a year ago, 6 months ago, at getting rid of that hose and putting a proper stainless braided hose on it. I took it down to like a purpose, they're called couplers down the road there, and that's all they do is hoses, hydraulic fittings, pressure hose stuff, all that kind of gear. And they said, look, it's possible, but it's going to cost a few $100s. You're probably better off buying a machine that has it built in already. And the machine's like 10 years old. I'm not going to go and spend $400 or $500 on a 10-year-old machine and then 2 years later it breaks. So yeah, so that's not an option. So I just put up with it over summer, and now that it's winter, come again, it's just the hose is just doing my head in. I've just washed 3 cars. So I washed 2 cars over the weekend, and this car the other day. No, this car got done first during the last week, and then the Z and the i20. I actually use, so this shed's a bit cleaner now because it doesn't have a pressure washer. So yeah, you can see here it's a bit nicer. I went through all this as well. I consolidated a few chemicals. I've got a stack of chemicals down here and in the garage. I'm actually going to give to my niece and nephew because they just got their first cars. So they came around for the dinner on the weekend, and I said I'd give them a hand cleaning their car for the first time if they want it polished. I've got ceramic coat left up. Like, I bought the 50ml bottle to do the i20, and you probably need 10 mils to do the i20. So I've got a fair bit left over, and if I don't use it, it just goes in the bin after 6 months because it dries. You can't keep it forever. It doesn't store well. So I might as well use it on their car. So I'm going to chuck it on their car. So niece and nephew twins. The niece got a V-dub Golf, so she's bringing that round Friday because she finishes her exams for school. So that she'll be here on Friday. Depending how long I can keep her attention for, depends on what we get done. But I'm planning on upholstery wash with the unit that I've got there. Like wet wash the carpet, the seats, everything. The dash, all the door trims, full interior. I've got a ozone generator. So you take out the cabin filter. I don't know if it's been done. If it's new, we'll leave it in there. If it's old, we'll take it out. Either way, take it out, run the aircon, put the ozone generator in, leave a window down, 10 minutes, car just idling, and it sucks all the ozone through the whole system, cleans everything, sanitizes, and then after 10-15 minutes, you just open all the doors up, turn the machine off, let the oxygen go in, and the car, it's amazing how it works. I don't know how it works, but it just kills any smell in the car. It's really good. I've done all my cars. And yeah, if you've got any kind of little niggling smell that you just can't get rid of, that's deep somewhere and you don't know where it is, this thing just gets rid of it. So I'll do that, and then we'll do a full degrease wash, polish, wipe it down with alcohol wipes and ceramic coat, and give it a really ceramic coat and give it a really good going over. So she got the Golf, and the nephew got a Lancer. So he's got a blue Lancer, but the paint was pretty bugging on it, and they actually dropped it off the same place we took our i20 to yesterday. They took their car yesterday, and it's getting repainted today. He reckons he might have it back by the end of the week, so that'll be pretty good. I don't think it's as an intensive paint job as what we had. It might be a little bit less, I'm not sure, but yeah, the guy there will look after it. So yeah, the car will come out really nice. So obviously you got to wait the 2 months after the car's painted to do ceramic coat on it. So I'll do his car, I'll do the inside, because it's going to come back pretty dusty from the panel shop next week. So I'll do his car on the inside soon. But then in 2 months it'll come back with no need for a polish because I didn't polish the i20, and we'll just whack a coat of ceramic coat on it, and then that's probably all of that ceramic coat done and dusted by then. It's behind, sorry. So yeah, I won't go in there, but it's a funny brand name actually, CLNAZFK. So look them up and how you say it. I won't say it just in case YouTube flags it, but yeah, it's a funny brand name, but unbelievable stuff. I did it on the Z there over the weekend, and yeah, I mean, I didn't touch the car. I literally sprayed snow foam, rinsed it, car wash, rinse it, and then this stuff, and then rinsed it, and it came up like that. It's hard to say in a video, but it feels a lot slicker than the Bowden's Own Happy Ending. This stuff's actually cheaper as well, but I think it's only cheaper because I bought 5 litres of it. And again, you don't have to do it every wash. It lasts through a few washes. So, and you only use 50 mils in a litre through a foam cannon, yeah. But anyway, back onto the pressure washer. So yeah, that pressure washer is going to get retired. Probably only use that for the gutters. Maybe might sell it, not sure. The new one I'm getting is a Big Boy Mark II, so it's the top of the Wazza one that Big Boys sell. It's only 1800 psi, whereas mine's 2400 or 2500. So it's too much pressure for washing cars anyway. That's for doing your concrete driveways and stuff like that. And it's only like 6.5 litre flow per minute. My new one's 1800 psi, and 9.5 litres per minute. So way more water. You're not just using a mist of water like those cheaper Karchers and all that do. They work, it's okay. But I'm thinking I got all my 3 cars now are ceramic coated, looked after. Might as well splash out and get the right gear for it. So I'm thinking what I might do is take down that champion sign, get rid of that hose reel thing there. That's a hose reel kind of storage thing. I'll get rid of that. Everything else can't move, so I'm not moving the 2 reels. All the house water filtration, and I'm hoping it might slip in that little spot there on a shelf. I'll make up a shelf for it, and that way it's fully mounted and I don't have to lift it into that little shed out the back there all the time. It can just stay here. I've got hose right there connected to it and power right there for it. Since doing, you can't see it, there's a vacuum cleaner behind that one, and I've ended up at about 10 or 12 meters of vacuum hose now. That works unbelievable. I wish I did that years ago. No need to buy those expensive wall mounted vac. Just go and get a Vax and put it on a shelf and get a $100 hose and you're done. You go for a drive. Me and my mate went for a drive in this on Saturday. I parked right on a real sandy, gravelly driveway, and the car just got hammered. So yeah, before I put the car in, I just parked it there, click an on button, grab the thing, 2 minutes, and boom, car back in, clean, ready to go. And it's like, if I had to go, I wouldn't have done that if I had to come through, open that door, open the shed, dig out the vacuum cleaner, connect it all up, pull the cord, connect it in. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. And it just puts you off, whereas this is just so easy to do. So I'm thinking it'll have the same benefit for the pressure washer, hopefully. That was a laser flashing in my eye. I've got lasers, so I know where to stop parking. For parking. So yeah, that'll go there. I only ordered it the other day. Today's Monday, so I dare say they'll ship it either today or tomorrow. I don't think it'll be here by the end of the week. It's definitely not going to come while we're on holiday, because we'll be back Wednesday anyway. So that's kind of why I waited until the weekend to order it, so that way there's no chance of it rocking up while we're away, and have near on $1,000 sitting out the front door there until we got back. I could get my sister-in-law to come pick it up, but I think it's, looking at the boxes, it's quite heavy and bulky, so we'll just leave it. But yeah, that's my plan. We'll put it there, and that way it's there all the time, ready to rumble. I'll do a video on that when it rocks up, and we'll try using it. I might even grab the gurney that I've got, and we'll compare the foam and how much water comes out and stuff like that. We'll see how we go. But yeah, that'll be an interesting comparison. But we're taking this today anyway, so that's going to be our chariot of choice today. We can't really take that because there's not enough room, or the i20. I mean, we probably could take the i20. The i20 just doesn't like sitting at 110, and most of the way there's 110 k's an hour. It barely likes 100 on the freeway. You're kind of running out. It's higher revs, whereas this will have better fuel economy. And way more room, so we'll do that. I'm going to chuck in, I bought this the other day, I'll chuck in we're going to go and fill it up now, so we'll go and fill it up, chuck in a tank of petrol injector cleaner. I actually bought that for this car for its 10,000 k service coming up in another 2,000 k's, but I thought, well, we're going on this holiday, so we're going to do a lot of drive. This car hardly gets driven, so today's going to be a bit of a kick in the ring for it a little bit. So yeah, go and put that stuff in the tank, fill it up. I'll probably put a tank of 98 in. I normally run this on 91 or 95, only because I don't really drive it a lot. But today I might just give it a birthday and put a tank of 98 in, and a whole bottle of that in. So that'll be good for it. Give that a bit of a spruce up, and then I'll get another bottle of that ready for this. And I think going forward, that's what I'm going to do. Is when these are on special, they're $20 a bottle anyway, but when they're on special, I'm going to grab 3 or 4 of them and just keep them here. They don't go off, they're just like a pure chemical, so they're not going to expire. And every time you do a service on a car, you just do that on on a tank of fuel around the time that you're doing the service. Just leave it in the car and then fill it up, and then off you go. On this car, I get my oil analysed, so I've already got a kit ready to go. This is full of paperwork and things like that, and you put the oil in there and send it off, and they tell you how the engine's going and everything. I probably wouldn't put that stuff in the fuel. Not that there should be fuel in the oil, but there has been with this car, and I think I know why. I guarantee it would have been left idling for a long time, and that's what does it. On the docks before I got it. So the first service, it had 3% fuel dilution in the oil. The second service had it was 2.2 or something like that. I can't remember. But what I don't want to happen, and also I didn't read that thing properly. You're meant to go for a drive for 15 minutes and then come back and drop the oil, so that way the oil is all mixed up, and I didn't do that. So if there was a tiny little bit of fuel, and I just happened to get the majority of the fuel that wasn't mixed up in the oil, so I think that's maybe what happened. So yeah, you don't want to go adding that stuff in the fuel, and then all of a sudden they're dealing with that in the oil analysis. So you probably want to do the oil change first, get your oil, and then put the new oil in, and then go and put a tank of that stuff in. So yeah, that's my theory on that. But anyway, but there shouldn't be fuel in your oil in the first place. So in the back here, we're bringing a few little things. So we've got, obviously bringing pillows. My back's gone, so I need my own pillow wherever I go pretty much. We're bringing a few. It's a house we're staying at. So yeah, bringing a few things, only because I like the size of pots. I don't know what size of pots they're going to have. They might have not enough. So we're bringing. We're only there for 2 nights. We're bringing pasta for 1 night. I actually made a nice sauce. I've got. Oh, you can't really see it, but I got pasta sauce down there. For the first night, we got bacon and egg. Things for breakfast either tomorrow morning or Wednesday morning, and then we've got a barbecue pork chasseur style for burgers another night for dinner. Bit of milk and cheese and stuff like that, and that's it. And that's the beauty of this thing. So it's just plugged into power at the moment, and then I've got to go and find the other cable, but then I've got already set up. I've got a cigarette lighter plug inside the battery compartment that this will connect to. And it runs whether the car's on or off, so we can park up and go and get a coffee halfway down there, and this thing won't turn off. It'll just be connected to the battery. So yeah, that works really well. You can leave it in the car, take it out when you get there, whatever, doesn't matter. I've got another one smaller than this, but it wouldn't have fitted all that stuff, so that's why we're bringing the big boy. But I think that's all we're bringing, and it's not even half. If I restack that, that's probably not even half full, so that'll be fine. Yeah, and then just a few little odds and ends. We'll bring our own coffee and our coffee mugs and things like that. And that's pretty much it. The dog beds will go in the back, the dogs will go in the back, and a bag of our clothes would probably just fit on top of that, and that's it. It's 2 nights. We're not going for ages, so it's just we've been there heaps of times before as well. So it's not like it's more of just to get away from the house, have a bit of relaxation away from the house. So that'd be nice. I'm bringing the camera. I'm just charging the flip up at the moment, the DJI flip, the drone. Last time we went, I didn't have the flip, obviously. I've only just got that. I had the Mini 4, I think. And it was, Mini 2. Mini 2 was the one I just sold, so yeah, it would have been the Mini 2. I never had the Mini 4. And it was so windy down there. I literally used it once, I think, and I went up at like head height, and all the warnings just went off, and it was starting to blow away. So yeah, I just canned it, put it back, and it was that's what it was the whole time. We went, it was about this time, because it's actually our anniversary, that's why we're going down there, and it would have been that time, about this time of year, but I think it was a storm or something like that last time we were there, so it's not, I've checked the weather here, and it's not this time around, so hopefully we might actually be able to use it and see how we go. So anyway, I think we're almost ready to go. Chuck a few more things in the car, go and fill up, and we're going to stop halfway. I'll pull the camera out where we stop. There is a nice pie shop. As always, I've planned the journey around pie shops, so there is a nice pie shop about, it's not halfway. Yeah, I'll put a screenshot up of where we're going compared to where we are now and where Busselton is, in case you don't know. I think it's going to take us about 3 hours to get there, but we'll see. That's including half hour, 40-minute stop, probably around lunchtime, to let the dogs they can't stay in the car for 3 hours, so yeah, they're going to have to get out and do their business. Plus, I don't want to sit in the car the whole way down there. So yeah, we'll stop halfway for a bit, have lunch, let the dogs out, and so that's going to drag it out a bit. So, but all good anyway. We're not in any rush. I think today we're going to head, rather than go to the house first, we're going to go past Busselton and go to a place called Bunker Bay, Eagle Bay, which is right on like a peninsula, and go and have a look down there, and yeah, and then work our way back to the house. And then tomorrow we'll have a full day, Tuesday, we'll have a full day in Busselton. There's a nice pub in Busselton right near the 1 Mile Jetty, so we'll probably go there for lunch. And then Wednesday, I mean, we've got to be out of there by 10, I think. So it'll pretty much just wake up, pack everything up and leave. But we can stop on the way back, so we might hit up a place, not in Busselton, but between Busselton and home, and have lunch there, and then get home after lunch. So yeah, it's a quick holiday. When you say 2 nights, 3 days, it's not actually, you're only really getting a full day tomorrow, and today's getting there, and Wednesday's coming home. So you're only getting really 1 day there. But like I said, we've been there plenty of times before. That's kind of our go-to place. It's really nice down there, so we don't need to do any sightseeing or anything like that. So yeah, it's purely a relaxation holiday. So all good. Well, I didn't think I was going to jibber jabber for this long, so I'll go and dump this footage right now, because otherwise, yeah, that might take up a bit of room on the memory card, and dump that, and then we'll start heading down there with a fresh memory card, full batteries on everything, and yeah, we'll go from there. But anyway, we'll see you at the pie shop. All right, so we've made it to Bunbury. I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to Bunbury. So we're at the farmers market at the moment. Yeah, it's not like your traditional farmers market, I suppose. It's a little bit more. Sorry, I'm all tangled up. I've got the dogs, so no bussing to get out of the car. So yeah. So the missus just gone in to buy some eggs, because we had no eggs, and this is probably the best place to buy eggs from, being that it's a farmers market, so that should work out well. And there is a pie shop in there. I'm almost 100% sure, because I've stopped here a long time ago with work, when we used to get jobs down here all the time, and we'd stop and get a pie. So she's sussing out what flavour she wants. Then she'll come out, take the dogs, and then I'll go in, have a look at what flavour I want, and get 2 pies. And that's our lunch. It's past 12 o'clock at the moment, so I don't even know what time we left. I could work it out if I go back and look at my cameras at home. Leave it, mate. Oh, there's a dog there, that's why. Dex. Hey! Dexter! Yeah, so he just thinks every dog wants to play with him. That's all that is. He's going. That's good. So yeah, I could look. I'm pretty sure it was about 9:45 by the time we actually left home. So not bad. What's that? 2.5 hours, and we stopped at that same servo that I stopped to go to Collie, and we were there a while. I ordered we got 2 coffees from there. Ordered them on the app while I was in the car park. We got fuel as well. So yeah, you got to add all that up. And I waited a good 15 minutes for the coffees. So yeah, they were flat out going there. I normally go pretty early there. If I've been there, it's 7:30, 8 o'clock, not 10 o'clock or so, 10:30, whatever time it was. So yeah, so it was way busy. I've never seen it that busy before. So yeah, waited a while. So we were probably a good half hour, 20 minutes kind of thing at that servo. But we're not at the house yet either. We've still got probably another 45 minutes to go. I'm not sure. I'll put it in the on the sat nav thing, and I'll take a screenshot of it. But I think we've probably got another 40 minutes. We're not in Bunbury. We've got to go to Busselton. So yeah, this is just a lunch stop. Had a good run on the way down here. It was good. Speed limit the whole way. No traffic, so that was a good time to leave. We didn't get held up one bit. It was actually quite good. Alright, I better go. She's coming back now. She's got something. Oh, eggs, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go and swap over with the dogs and go and have a look at what pie we're getting, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so pie has been acquired, and check that out. That is a beauty. Big potato top pie, and that's your standard meat pie. So that looks pretty basic, but that one looks pretty good. So got some sauce in here. Get stuck into it. Alright, that was a really good pie. That almost worth the drive just to come and get a pie, but not quite. But yeah, it's pretty good. So that's where we're staying. So it looks like we still got 51 minutes, and we won't get there till 1:30. We're not going to go to the house anyway because we can't get there till 3. They won't let us in till 3 o'clock. So like I said, I think we're going to drive past, go and see Bunker Bay, Eagle Bay, and then go there at 3 o'clock. And everything should be ready for us. Apparently there's a lockbox. You just type in a code and the keys are waiting for us. We've got the code, but they said don't go till 3. I don't know if they're cleaning it or whatever, but anyway, all good. So we'll see you at the next stop. Not sure where it's going to be. I just walked all the way through the house and I just realised I wasn't recording for like the last 5 minutes, but anyway, this is it. So there's like a little outdoor, must have been a veranda, and they've enclosed it. Little kitchen, bedroom there. You got the old school shower and bath, toilet, laundry, the master bedroom, and that's it. And then there's like a sleep out that they've got here. There's actually like there's a table tennis table and a couple beds in there, and then the shed has a couple bikes, but we can't access that. That must be the owners putting their own stuff in there. But yeah, the dog's going to go nuts when they see this backyard. It's a lot bigger than ours, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure it's fairly well. They're doing some renos next door. Yeah, there's a gate there, so the dogs can't get through, and I don't think they can get through this side. So we'll just make sure that we're dog proof. Yep, they're not getting over that thing. They're not getting under it either. No, all good. So yeah, we'll probably be eating most of our meals out here. Should have bought my blower. It's a bit of sand and stuff here, but anyway. Yeah, heaps of room. Dogs can go do their business down there, and we're all good. Yeah, so we're a little bit early. It's only 2 o'clock. We weren't meant to be here till 3, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll just dump some stuff. Here come the dogs. Dump some stuff, and we'll keep moving. I think I forgot my drone at home. It's still charging at home. I think I forgot to put it in the car. But anyway, I'm going to check the back now. We're going to take some stuff out of the car and then get onto it. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, so when we rocked up here, there was people working next door, so they had machinery going, so you couldn't really hear a lot, but you can actually hear the water from here. Should be able to hear it. Don't know if you can hear it. It's quite loud. Pretty cool. I suppose there's a trailer if you want to borrow the trailer. And then I was having a look, and there's actually a possum up here. Looks like he's dreaming. I don't know. He's alive. You can see his paws. Doesn't look like the most comfortable position, but yeah, nothing there to move them, shoo them away. You can't do anything. They're harmless anyway. They won't do anything. Apparently he'll leave tonight. So yeah, no worries there. We're not out here much anyway, apart from when the dogs need to go out. So that's okay. So all good. But anyway, we're done for the day. It's like almost 5 o'clock. Oh no, it's almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, 3:45. So yeah, we're done for the day. So tonight we've just got pasta for dinner. Just a nice quick meal. Already made the sauce, so it's just warm it up, cook the pasta, boom, done. I think we've got burgers tomorrow night. We just come back from Bunker Bay and Eagle Bay. I'll put some pictures up. Yeah, I mean, we've been here heaps of times before, so if you haven't seen it before, it's really nice. Don't bring your dogs, because last time we came, we didn't have the dogs. So a lot of the places, and you're not allowed to bring dogs because they're national parks. So yeah, we just drove through and looked at a few things. So yeah, really nice. It must have been the other trip or same trip but different location down Augusta way, which is probably another 2.5-3 hours or something like that further south, right at the end of Australia, right at the southern tip of Australia. Augusta is, and it must have been that trip I'm thinking about, that where you're driving every 5 minutes there's a place to pull up and get a really nice photo. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I forgot the drone at home. It's still on charge. It's going to be on charge for the next 2 days until we get home on Wednesday. But anyway, yeah, it was my fault. I had plenty of time. I was actually just waiting around. I thought I put it in the car, but didn't put it in the car. But anyway, I would have got some nice photos. So I missed out that. Tomorrow we're just going to spend time in Busselton, so no need for the drone in there. And then Wednesday we're coming home in the morning. We'll be home about lunchtime. So yeah, not a big issue. I took some photos with this camera. This camera takes pretty good photos, so that's fine. So all good. Anyway, we've got the heater on. Like I said, we'll cook dinner in about an hour. Muck around with the dogs out the back for a bit, and call it a day for today. Chuck the telly on. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I think we'll just leave it there for today. If anything interesting happens tomorrow, I'll charge it up and bring the camera with me, and we'll let you know. But anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Alright, it is early. It's the last day. You would have seen, I'll just put in a couple pictures. I didn't really take a lot of video yesterday. We didn't do a lot. We literally just went down there, had a coffee, walked the dogs for about an hour and a half. Ended up at the Shelter, which is a brewing place, for lunch. It's right opposite the jetty. Had lunch there, just had a pizza and some squid rings. And then we went for another walk the other way, and then we came home. It rained a fair bit yesterday, so we did what we could between showers. I think those two are ready to go home. The house has been good. It's very clean, very tidy. It's a bit dated, but it's alright. The bed though, I think it's a double bed, and it is tiny. We got a king size bed, and going to a double is it's like you're having a sleepover at your friend's house. It's tiny, especially with the two dogs. I mean, they're on the bed sometimes, but even there's just no room. There's no room for them. Plus, they're not really meant to be on the bed. But we got their blankets on there, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm saying early, it's like 10 to 4 at the moment. We both woke up, went to bed quite early. We didn't have dinner because we had such a huge breakfast and lunch. I'm still on that 1 meal a day as well, but not the last 2 days. So I had 2 meals yesterday. We were ready to have dinner. We were meant to have pulled pork burgers and everything for dinner last night, and it just never happened. So neither of us ate dinner. Yeah, a little bit hungry now, but I'm alright. But I'm gonna go back to 1 meal a day today. I think it's just not good. Yeah, so we'll be home by like 8 o'clock, I think. If we leave here by 5, 6, yeah, easy. We'll be home before 8 o'clock. I think we'll be leaving way before 5. We'll have probably one stop. I'm going to see if the missus can take the dogs for a quick walk now, just up and down the street quietly. See if they can do their business, and if they do, one of them Dexter already has, but I don't know about Alfie. Yeah, so if he can do his business, then we're right until we're almost about an hour away from home. That'll be our first stop. Get a coffee. And that's it. The car's almost all packed. I've just got a few odds and ends to chuck in, and we'll be out of here. It's been good. The house, the backyard, there's possums all over the place. They're not around now, obviously, because it's night time. But during the day, they come back and they're hanging around the house, and there's just possum poo everywhere, and the dogs just go stupid for it, trying to sniff it and eat it, and it's like tiny little grains of rice, but I thought it was mouse poo, but it's not. It's from the possums, because it's all through the grass. It's everywhere, so it's really bad just here, and the same on the other side near the gate. So I don't let them come down here. On the grass they can't actually get it because it falls in the grass. So yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare taking them outside to do what they need to do. So yeah, it will be good to get back home to a more dog-friendly environment, and we can just let them be. But until then, I'm going to finish my coffee off. He's waiting patiently. Alf, stop licking. He's been licking really bad because there's grass out the back, so he's allergic to grass, so that just sets him off. So anyway, all good. We'll sort him out when we get home. But yeah, that's all we've got, just to chuck in the car, and we're done. So I'll see you either halfway along one of our stops or at home. Catch us then. Alright, just got back home. It's about 9 o'clock. Hit a heap of traffic. There was 3 or 4 crashes on the way home, so that made things go. Added about 45 minutes to the journey. Just so you can see, this is why I'm getting a new pressure washer. So hose is all out, it's not kinked. You walk over here, just try and get some of the slack out of it, and that happens, and that's what I'm over. I know it's a bit excessive to get a whole pressure washer, but it's not just because of that. This thing's I'll put at least 10 years old. So yeah, that's going to get retired, and I won't have that drama anymore. It's only a 9 metre hose. I'm getting a 13 metre hose. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to put a shelf here, and the pressure washer will stay there. The hose might go over there. I'm not sure. Like, just hang up over that. That's what this thing is actually. Is a hose. It's made for hoses to go around it. So that's what it might be. So yeah, see how we go. I'm gonna wash the car now. Got full of bugs on the way back because we left ultra early. So yeah, got hammered with bugs on the front. The inside's pretty filthy, as you can imagine, with 2 dogs in there in the back seat. I've got this thing which encapsulates the back seat, but you get a bit of sand here and there. So yeah, I'll just vacuum it out quickly, do the outside, and we're all sweet. So yeah, I won't lock off just yet. We'll after we've finished and I've got the car away, then I'll give it a wrap up. Alright, just woken up from a little snooze on the couch, probably due to the fact to the the early morning wake up at 3:45, whatever time it was. Car come up really nice. I'll put a screenshot of the stuff I used on it at the end there. It's a look. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not even sure what it is. I'll find it on the internet and put a screenshot in. But it's a chemical that you just put in your snow cannon, and you only put like 50 mils. You don't need a lot. A litre of water. Top it up to a litre of water. And then just spray it on, leave it for 4 or 5 minutes, and then hose it off, and it turns out like that. It's pity you can't feel it, because it's as slick as a ceramic coat. This car is ceramic coated, but it's slicker than that. So it's doing something. I don't know what it does. I think it is a ceramic kind of thing, but it just cleans really easy. So all 3 of my cars have got it now, and I haven't washed one since putting it on. So this car only just got it. I'll zoom out there. Yeah, so this car only just got it a week ago. And same with the i20, that got it a week ago. That just got ceramic coated, and then a day later got this stuff put on it. And this car's had it a week after those two. So see how we go with that. So I'm thinking probably when I do my niece and nephew's car, I'll probably use the same stuff on that, just give it a quick one. But we're going to ceramic coat them as well. I think I did mention I've got enough ceramic coat left over after doing the i20, not this car. It's the Car Pro UK 3.0. I bought the 50ml bottle. I can't remember if I bought it by mistake or it was only like $20 more to get the 50ml bottle rather than the 30ml bottle. The 30ml bottle would have been plenty enough. The 50ml bottle, I've done 2 coats on the i20, and I've still got probably 3/4 of a bottle left. So I might as well use it on the kids' cars. That way, you get rid of it. It doesn't keep forever. Being that it's winter now, it's probably better. It'll keep for a bit longer, but as soon as it starts getting any heat into it, it just crystallises, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't work as well. You can keep it for a few months, but I wouldn't keep it much more than that. I don't think it's really going to do a lot. So yeah, but anyway, I'm pretty sure I just turned a holiday video into a car cleaning detailing video. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, I think that's all that's really coming up in the next few weeks. So. And the pressure washer, and that's it. I'll make a video about hanging it up as well, in that area over there. I just realised I had my camera on zoom again. I don't know why it seems to be doing that by itself, but anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, I definitely want to hang it up in that area and get it hard mounted. That hanging up that vacuum cleaner was a really good decision actually. That works so well that it's just there. You turn it on, plugged in, so easy. So I'm hoping doing that to the pressure washer is going to be a good move as well. So yeah, all good. I always run the dehumidifier after I've washed the car, because otherwise it smells in here. This car especially reeks after you've washed it. And I washed it, and then we went for a drive for about 20 minutes. We had to go to the shops because we run out of a few things here while we're away, so we had to go to the shops. So we took that and brought it back. So all the water would have got blown out of it, and everything would have dried if there was water on the exhaust or anything. I can just smell it. It's not as bad as what it normally is, but I can just smell it. So I'll just run that, and that sucks all the moisture out of here. It's pretty sealed in here. That's got weather stripping all the way around it, that door. And same with this door, it's got brush stripping, so no dust comes in, but it keeps it fairly sealed in here. If it's hot outside and this has been closed up, you come in here and it's stone cold. So until the sun hits that door, that's when it starts heating up. But otherwise it stays pretty good in here, so it's not too bad with the seal. So that's why you kind of need to run that. Otherwise you just, the moisture, you come in here and you can feel the humidity. It's really bad. So not good for the cars to keep them in a humid environment, so that's why I run that. That'll run for about 4 days, and I'll have to empty it. The tank on the back's full. Not a massive tank, there's probably about 300 mils of water in it, 400 mils of water, so yeah, it does its job. So just a cheapie from Kmart, and seems to work pretty good. But yeah, anyway, that was Busselton. That was cleaning the cars cleaning that car after the long drive. It was probably about 3 hours there, 3 hours back, so yeah, it wasn't massive drive, but she cleaned up nice after all that. So yeah, all good. Anyway, we'll catch you later, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.